Hey guys, what is going on? I'm TrickyMist and welcome back for another video. So this is the Fragmented Podcast, episode 8. Now, some people may be new to the Fragmented Podcast or just stumbled upon the video. Let me just explain what it is. It's kind of like, so it's not a whole podcast, because if you guys ever listen to actual podcasts, they're anywhere from like an hour to like all the way up to maybe 8 hours, or even there's sometimes those ones that are like a full 24-hour stream type of thing. But anyways, mine's just like all fragmented, so it's not going to be that long. It's probably not even reach the hour marker or even the half-hour marker for that. But it is at least going to be anywhere from like 10 minutes, maybe all the way up to 30 minutes. Who knows? It all depends. And it really, like, honestly, it does depend on what we're talking about. Sometimes I can go on and on about it. Other times, not so much. But hey, it's just the way it goes. And also it is another ways for me to get even better at talking and speaking and stuff like that. Because if you guys ever watch my live streams, there's a bunch of those moments where I'm just like super quiet. I'm just like focused in. Like if I'm playing Phasmophobia, I might have the push talk off. So whenever I talk, the ghost can hear me and so can everyone else. I just feel really awkward about it. But yeah. So that's pretty much what the Fragmented Podcast is, and we are going to be doing podcasts with other people after a good year of doing this. And to be able to like interact with the podcast and stuff like that, like to be part of it, you at least have to be 18 years and older and have to be nice to talk to. But anyways, without further ado, I think in today's podcast, we're going to be talking about us getting into TikTok and stuff like that, because if you guys don't know, I personally have not been too much of like a memer or anything like that. Like when memes came out, I had no idea. Like I knew they were out, but at the same time, I had no idea like what they were really. Except for I did see one. I seen one that was actually pretty funny. This guy was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let this sink in, and he shows up a photo of like a sink at the front door, and I was like, what the heck? And I'm assuming that's what memes are kind of like. It's like captions with like different things going on. And I'm so new to it, even though I'm man, I don't know the word to explain it. I don't think I'm a boomer, or now what are those names that people use for the different years that you were born in? Because I honestly have no idea. And it's just kind of crazy. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna turn down the music ever so slightly. But we've been like, so for TikTok, we've been doing like videos, like little clips and stuff, kind of like you would always see like Twitch streamers, like when they stream over on Twitch, they upload all their clips and stuff to YouTube. But what I'm doing, I'm kind of doing the opposite, being since I'm already on YouTube streaming and stuff, I'm gonna put the clips onto TikTok. And maybe some on Instagram. I'm not really sure what you're supposed to put on Instagram. If you guys do know what exactly people put on Instagram, like videos, photos, what like comments, be sure to tell me down below, because I'm completely clueless to half these. Even though I've seen them all the time, I just like, you know what? I'm just never gonna touch that. It's kind of like the same thing with Twitter. I feel like Twitter is kind of like an announcement for things, but I don't know. I made an account like a long time ago. Used it maybe like a couple times and just never got into it. I don't know. It just seems just so foreign to me, in like that concept of like things of what you can do online. And I've just always been just clueless on half the things that go on, you know? It's just the way that it has always been going. Especially with you know, like Oculus, the whole VR scenario. I used to play it like years ago, or like whenever I got my headset. I don't think it was, actually no, maybe it was this last Christmas. But anyways, I got Quest 2, which I can actually just show you guys. I'm just gonna show it like this. Like honestly, the green screen's gonna like be messing with it. But lately we've been getting back into it, and we might almost do like a live stream on it too. Not like on the Quest, just because for some reason I can't record anything that's on the Quest for streaming and whatnot. So we might have to do that over Steam, maybe? I don't know. we'll figure it all out because I have an idea that I want to do for Saturdays, and it just might be a Saturday type of thing. It's like if you guys don't know, I drink only on weekends and stuff like that. Sometimes I might drink on weekdays, depends on what's going on and stuff like that. But I'm not too much of a drinker myself. And in all honesty, there's this game called Spyfall, and if you guys don't know what that game is, the game is like let's say there's a random location, like let's say the beach, pirate ship, cruise ship, bank, casino, and so on, you know, like all the different places. So what happens, let's say there's four people sit down at this like table thing. They have their like their own computer screen right in front of them. On their screen it will tell you the actual place, unless you're the spy. Now if you're the spy, you have to determine where they're at, essentially. So the way that me and my friends end up playing it is, if the spy can blend in well enough with everyone around and not get picked at the end, they win. But they also win if so like I know the rules like in the room itself says differently, but for them to really win, they have to not get picked, and they also have to guess where they're at. Because there's a lot of times when everyone's super revealing with their questions or answers and stuff like that. But I know in tabletop and stuff, they have the thing where it's like everyone has different roles. Like if you're at the casinos, one is the janitor, one's the CEO, one's the blackjack dealer, and so on. There's so many different roles for it. Sorry about that. I can't speak half the time. I also stutter a lot too. But there's just like a lot of things. Like I was thinking, like my idea for like drinking and stuff like that, I was thinking about doing so if I was a spy and I got caught, I would have to drink. If I was just like innocent and the spy won, I would have to drink. Or if we called the spy wrong, I would also have to drink as well. And there would be a lot of different variants of what would lead to me drinking personally whenever we do end up doing that. And also it's going to be like a closed group of friends streaming the game, so it's not like anything risky is going to happen. But yeah, that's kind of like my idea that I want to do. I also want to get more and more active on TikTok and Instagram. I haven't done anything with, but TikTok, if you guys ever look up TrickyMist, the original TrickyMist account is not me. I'm TrickyMist_YT. Except for I make that very clear in my beginning video, because I did an introduction to anyone that wanted to listen to it. It was like a minute long. The audio is kind of crappy, but it's whatever. It's just honestly how it just went for like the first recording. But yeah, I don't know. There's like a lot of things I want to try and do. Like I know there's some mobile games I do want to go back to, just because a lot of them, they didn't go that well, but there were some that actually like that actually worked really well. It's just that I have to do a lot of studying to be able to like understand what I'm talking about, instead of like being one of those people that just goes to a video, listens to it, and then rips it off, you know? Because there are a lot of people like that, and I just want to stay original to an extent. Even though Roblox, it's not really original at that point, because whatever you're doing, someone else has already done it, and so on, and it just becomes like a repeated process over and over again. I also recently, I haven't really been able to like record on Roblox, only because I don't know what game to play. They just all feel the same. But then again, you could say that about any game. You could go to Call of Duty and be like, man, this feels the same way as Fortnite or something like that. Oh man, I feel like I just turned this podcast into a rant. But I don't know. There's just like a lot of things out there that I really want to do, and I just want to stay like true to how I always have like done things. Because originally I was all about the grinds and stuff like that, and like doing a bunch of things. But at the same time, I tried like being sure that we kept going, kept growing, and so on. Like if you ever watch my streams and you ask me about like random things, like let's say you're getting into YouTube, I could literally go on about how I started and how much of a grind it was and stuff like that. And it would be technically considered as a most motivational speech because, in all honesty, I had a video, I think 12 years ago, or maybe 13, not sure, but it was just a simple screenshot video. It was kind of like a slideshow, but it was like the pictures would like instantly flip to the other one, you know? Had like a song in the background. Kind of vaguely remember the song, but I can't remember the name of it. And done right off the bat is like, you know what? This is actually kind of cool, just seeing other people's screenshots, because the only way for you to really see screenshots back then was just going to Bungie.net and searching up a random person's profile and stuff and look up all those screenshots. But anyways, the thing that I was getting to was, imagine if I had actually kept uploading videos, even if it was just like at a monthly basis, not just like a one-time deal. If I kept doing that, I don't even know how big the channel would be, but it probably wouldn't be all that big. But you know, it would have been slightly bigger than when I first got back into YouTube. Because I think when I started, I was only at like 43, no, maybe even less. It was either 43 subscribers or less than that, and you could just imagine. But now I'm just sitting at 1500, slowly climbing, but it's just a slow grind essentially. But I do plan on doing this as long as possible. It's just like one of those things where time is like the slow game essentially. But eventually we might get up there. I know there's like a lot of like supportive subscribers. They're like, you can do it, which I do believe that we will get up there eventually. It's just not going to be right away, you know. But that's how it normally goes. Anyways, sorry about the whole ranting and stuff like that. I need to get better at trying to like write down notes and stuff. Like the first few episodes I actually had like topics that I had written down, and I thought about it over the weeks and stuff like that. And then I was able to like put it into words. I had stories and stuff to go along with it. That's normally how this podcast is supposed to go, but lately I've been like super busy with streaming and getting TikTok videos and doing all types of stuff. I've also been neglecting getting regular YouTube videos up for all my fellow subscribers, so I do want to apologize to that if you guys do end up watching this video. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you guys have not. Like the video. If you guys want, you guys can definitely go double check some of the newer streams that are going to be coming out sometime in the near future. We usually stream in the evening times in Central Time Zone, probably like anywhere from like, they usually start anywhere from like 5:30 to maybe 7. Usually if it's 7 o'clock, that's probably when Chai gets on, but we always try to stream something as often as possible, so that way there's a lot of time for me to interact with anyone that wants to chat in there. But yeah, so if you guys did end up enjoying the video, be sure to like it, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Okay, have a great rest of your day, and see ya.